Rolling out for Skyscraper, our first map of this best of three. Ying, Brava, Fenrir, and our final one coming right up will be Kaid. Not really too surprised in that regard.
Not at all. In that line towards Geisha, now you've really got to clear the player on the stairs, and you can see the utility dump, and there's no real cross, and there's going to be a peek, but Exi gets the first kill as Azami will try to close that avenue of push. Exi gets the second on the round. It's a 5 versus 3. Make that a 5v2 as Neskin will find one for himself, not to be confused with your favorite player, Nesk for Liquid, but with a minute and 50 seconds to go. Brilliant start from Geekay, and it leaves it all down to Creeds and Oscar to try pull this back.
Difficult 2 versus 4 to find yourself in. Oscar will grab one. X-Key's going to be off the board. 1 minute 40. Try and make something stick, and again, low HP on the member of Creed. It's not going to be an easy job to get this one done. Shots just narrowly missing from that black staircase. Difficult game of patience, but you're going to creep on in. Creed needs to win this one, and does so. Needs to win his second as well, but no one's there for it. No one from Geekay is going to peek up, but that plant should go down. Creed's in a great position for that cover. Oscar finds his second in the round. Can't stick that case right now. Doesn't have the cover to do so. Needs to relocate to make that work, but front lines have been formed here. ITB have an opportunity, and Creed is so important to it. Frenchie goes down. Oscar finds it. Now we're in a 1 versus 1, but it's going to be Creed. Finds it. ITB a difficult round, but they get the job done. That drone covers it off as well. They know they're safe. Second logic bomb, combination with that death mark, and down below, and just misses the window, but doesn't matter. Creeds is there, gets himself traded, however. 4 versus 4, but Kendra's going to keep walking in and put that pressure on.
Trix got the trade, but it's still a 4v4, and Monty being slowed down just a little bit, but you can deal with these barriers pretty safely as you move through. Noah's on the window of Shrine as well to try put some pressure on, and Noah does get that kill, as it'll be a 4 versus 3 now for ITB. That will also now allow Monty to move even safer towards the side, closer and closer, as still we're seeing Azur getting tons of information from below.
Deathmark failed, caught by that mute jammer. Nothing you could do with that one. Grim gonna be a massive effect to try and get information, but behind Dragon, 2 bodies stacking up, 1 in VIP for that cover. ITB have 1 extra body to make things work. 60 seconds in this round. Rotates around. Monty's going to be a massive factor in this. Kendra can get so much information, so much space, apply so much pressure, but you need to have a man count advantage to make things really stick. Neskin gets 1. Azur's off the board. 3 versus 3. ITB aren't out of this fight yet, but Geekay in a great position. 1 more pick, and this might unravel.
This is a very big round already. Every round in this matchup is big because of the permutations that it leads to. Kendra wants to push through that rotate to force the player towards house for his teammates to get a kill. Malusi's now moved, and that now means you've got 2 defenders trapped, but Nesk is going to get a kill. Trix will get another. Frenchie rounds it out, and Geekay fire back on. And the long you keep Azami up, 2 Kiba barriers to use as well. Those will be used whenever they see the opportunity to do so.
Seriously deployed one of those Kiba barriers in pocket just in front of us there. Again, grows in strength over time. It's going to be Noah and Creeds, though, finding 1 apiece. Creeds gets himself traded off. Advantage with player count still with ITB. Can they capitalize on this and find even more? Creed's so good at finding that opening and exploiting any weakness a team might have. And they'll lead as Exki will swing out wide, might look to grab one. The Noah will find that drone at the bare minimum. Tented a few moments for this side of Geekay. They don't want to overextend. They don't want to lose any more players. And ITB taking their time to regroup and formulate the plan for this mid to late stage of the round.
3v4 is not the worst thing in the world for the defenders, and the longer ITB slow it down, the more it goes back into the defenders' favor. There's XKey leveling the sides with making it a 3v3 as Noah now falls, and all of a sudden the defenders can start changing their positions up a little bit. You've got the number game back the way you want it to be, but there's still a minute to go. They've got the yellow ping. They know there's a player on the window as well, so you're going to hug that wall if you're X-Key all the way down. A little bit of damage being dealt in the kitchen, but Monty is pushed in, and Trix now has his back against the wall, and this should be able to be picked up as Kendra will work in tandem with Oscar. 3v2, but where is the case? It's in Kendra's hand, and Kendra falls at the hands of X-Key as he got a little bit thirsty for a kill.
ITB are not in a great position to hold this cover. You got 1 player on that rappel outside of Blackstairs window. You don't have options if you're ITB in this moment, and while X-Key will take full advantage of that, Azur forced to rappel in and only into the waiting arms of a UMP. Not a lot you can do. Now alone against two. Case in the back pocket with only 17 seconds to make something stick. Oscar has to commit to this. Pros don't fake, that's exactly what he won't do. He gets it done. Now, post-plant, can he hold the line? A lot of pressure on this young man's shoulders to get this job done. I know it's still early days. The Banshee wails, reveals his position, but he's passive enough to not extend. He picks out, finds one, needs a third. 3-piece in the round if he can get this job done. All up against now, seriously. Full HP, no keepers to work with, has to get aggressive. Does he look the right way? Yes, he does! Oscar gets the job done. ITB find one more.
We're starting to see the bees go out. Grim's going to get the information on the player inside of Geisha. And there's the repellent. XKey gets one. Azure gets another. Frenchie and Seriously grab one each. It's a 2 versus 2 with 35 seconds to go. Neskin will grab it. Oscar timing, but he's got the case. He's already won a couple of 1vx's. He's going to plant in a sneaky spot to bait the swing, but Warden manages to cross.
But he manages to get himself all the way up close to this door. Oscar could win this round. He needs to check the right position. Someone so close to him is desperate. He tries to bait one, gets it down on the Warden. Oscar has a chance. Not again, surely. A 1 versus 2. Yet again, he needs a 3K to win this round. He has no information. He's going to play it with his rifle. Swings out wide. Oscar, no! Seconds away. The shift key is his nemesis. Frenchie gets the job done. Geekay go level yet again. That can opener will open up that Geisha single wall and give that avenue later in the round, but XKey finds one on the Kendrew. That's going to be your Monty off the board early. ITB love to play around that information. That shield buys them. Already gone, and we still have 2 minutes left in this round.
Yeah, you lose the one operator that can get you so much space for free. Yes, it's not an active gun inside of the round, but you know, Kendrew's an experienced player. He has to take up a different role now for his team for the rest of this round, you know, giving suggestions towards Azure on what the best avenue of attack is. But there's the vault in from Creeds. As you said, you think it's going to be up the hatch, and it is a hatch, but it's Geisha. And, well, he's up the hatch, and he's straight down as he'll fall. Yeah, Trixed, why not? There's a kill onto Azure as well, through the floor. The logic bomb is deployed. Oscar will get a kill, but once more, it's a 4 versus 2 for ITB to try to turn around.
Just over a minute and a half to find something for ITB. Oscar has been left in these low player count situations round after round, but it won't be left upon his shoulders. Noah, the last one standing. DMR in hands, logic bomb in the back pocket, SMG-12 to work with on his sling as well. Not a lot of options for this player, but Neskin gives him a freebie. Troll time's been summoned, and he'll take full advantage of it. Noah gets that pick. 3 more to find. Case is cold, but only 8 meters ahead of him, stuck inside a Geisha. Only 1 player detected by that phone call. Only 2 players detected seriously, masked by that mute jammer. An aggressive charge in, Noah finding 1 second in the round for him. Tricked falls, 50 seconds, Case recovered. Noah might be on for something, has a little bit of magic in it.
45 seconds to work with. It was a 4v1, now it's down to a 2v1. Noah has isolated the 2 individual players. Now Geekay got to hold the cross. He's very, very careful about pushing through the bar. You never know where someone's going to be hiding. Steps outside to give himself a rotate. Can use the mirror window to peek through as well, but we can see that silhouette inside of house. And well, if you we're not even halfway through the round yet, and they've still got 5 drones in play as well.
They have a lot of vision to work with for this. Massively beneficial. Kendrew looks to get aggressive. There's one. There he is. Gets that job done. Seriously will fall to that. Arash, that will be Creed, has been slayed in reply. So Geekay keep things close. 4 versus 4. Very quickly, ITB gained the advantage yet again. Azure charges in and slays Frenchie. The Vendetta rings out its shots, but can't find a knock or a kill. Surely now it can, but no, you run out of rounds in that chamber. But lucky you, Oscar is there to save the day. XKey falls. 4 versus 2. ITB in control on their last offensive round. Can Geekay find a way to save this one? Neskin and Trick still surviving.
Tricked with a lot of kills in this game so far already, but it's a 2v4. They're looking to replicate what ITB did a little bit earlier, but with 45 seconds gone, every second that ticks away, it starts to give a bit more momentum towards Geekay. Getting that kill from Trick certainly will help, so Monty has the case in hand, but Whip it, what is he going to do? Where is he going to push from? Because you're really, really making it a tough situation. The case will go down, Kendrew's tucked in the corner, and the defenders don't seem to have an idea.
They have no idea about this, and that case goes down. ITB in a great position. Don't let their advantage go to waste. Oscar, there we go. I couldn't read it there for a second. Gets that pick. Kendrick gets a second in the round against it. ITB we saw the benefit he has on this side, on this team. A jump in Samurai, and that's going to be a freebie for Creeds. He'll get that every day against Frenchie. Opening, picking that up. Monty becomes a little bit of a burden for this side. They have one less rifle to work with. They begin to get that control. Impacts down below. Finds some damage on towards that shield. Neskin is good for it though. Denies Noah, and Monty's being swarmed.
Oh, this could be a freebie. Creeds has no clue. He's on the window.
Oh, no,
Peek it. Seriously?
Please?
Seriously?
Come on, seriously, seriously, I'm being serious. Seriously, please. Please peek this, seriously, please. Oh, no.
Anyway, nothing to see. We didn't see it. It's fine. It's fine. We'll move on with the round. Geekay. We'll move on. Forget about it. It's okay. No. Frostmat will get me dealt with now as they try to move their way through the map, but look at the time denial already. 4v4, there's a minute left to work with. You can see that all the defenders now have pushed back towards the site. It's a very horizontal push from Geekay, and that could play into the favor here of ITB.
Impacts go out from Zofia, trying to find some pressure. ITB just need to hold the line. Just over 35 remains in this round, and well, you can get yourself out of that Frostmat, so XG has that advantage, but he will be a little bit slow. He'll be limping around the map for a very long time. This is a dangerous gamble playing around this Monty. You don't want to let them in. Shields are so dangerous up close and personal. Oscar gets that pick. XG finally shut down. Seriously gets that trade. Oscar's now gone. 13 seconds, 6 players standing. 3 versus 3. Can Geekay get the job done? Can ITB hold the line? Seriously has a good position to make this cover stick, but they need to find something. That shotgun's going to be good enough on the second try. Kendra goes large with that one as Creeds fires off his own, finding 3 in the round. ITB's very first defense goes their way.
Every player cam that we go to after this game, there's a serious lack of passion in the reaction.
Anything to shoot at.
The clear's pretty slow for having Monty involved. Like it seems like they're overly cautious about taking on ITB, and why not? Why would you be cautious when Seriously is able to pick up a kill Noah? But Creeds will trade back tricks. 4 versus 4. As Oscar still playing on black stairs with the shotgun at the ready as well if needs be. We've seen many a big play in that position.
But we saw in the corner of that staircase, that Nomad, that stops that rotation. You can't walk up that staircase without revealing your position, and Oscar will play a very patient game. He's gone fishing. He's waiting for that moment, that perfect opportunity to strike. The rest of his team are going to be left 1 player short on site as he gets ready for this. Under a minute now, 35 in this, and this is going to be the moment he goes. He heard the opportunity, saw that time on the clock, and realized he can have an influence in this round. Massive pick there from Creeds. Oh, he's going to go huge, finding 3, make it 4 Creeds, and he's going to lock down Dragon, and Geekay need to find a way to solve it, and that's how they do it. Frenchie gets that headshot, and Creeds falls. 2 versus 2, 20 seconds left.
He caught Oscar on the flank a little bit earlier than that as well, but it's a 2v2 with 15 seconds. They have to make a decision. Do you go for the plant or do you try find these 2 kills? Goo Mines will go. That's information. The kills there from Azur, leaving it all down to Neskin. He peeks, but there's the cover. Kendrew with the kill. Still need to push Noah out of this position. There's a minute gone. Noah's been here for 2 minutes already. The mirror windows giving so much information as well. Nades being thrown, not getting any value. They're still trying to get that wall into Geisha open. They're so far behind schedule.
Noah is basically immortal in this position. He needs to play reserve behind that window. The Selmas do open it up, but he just needs to stay alive in Geisha. Without that wall open up, he is a nightmare to deal with. Noah C4 is good. Azur fires up and gets Seriously. ITB in a great position. They're now down to a 4 versus 2. Neskin gets that pick onto Creeds. 30 seconds remain. ITB in a great position to ride out the rest of this round. Even more so with the second kill of Noah, and now a 3 versus 1. All down the Tricked, left alone against 3. ITB surely are able to manage this one.
They should do. I know for a fact that Kenny will be very upset if they don't. But you hear the audio, the barbed wire's there. Azur gets the kill, and ITB move on to map point in the very first of this best of 3 series.
ITB have played this map absolutely young man, and without that, it's going to be very, very difficult if things get nasty to find that outlet, because he is a very good outlet for those moments of pressure. He can pop up finding 2-3 if they need him to.
So Geekay, again, it's a best of 3. You don't need to win the first map to still progress. But they do, well, a game is clearly just ended by the noise that we've just heard in the background with massive roars. But there's Oscar, he gets 2! No way does he flick onto that one. He's up, nearly gets the 3rd. He gets put into DBNO though. Azur is there to bring us into a 4v2. One player down. Seriously, down to 64 HP, still trying to take Geisha away from ITB, but Oscar just went huge.
I mean, I mentioned how if Creed is gone, sometimes the team can feel flat, but Oscar stood up tall in that moment, finding 2, nearly made it 3rd, left in DBNO, not out of the fight just yet. And Geekay, a lot of work to do. Can they find something? Not unwinnable. Time's gonna be a nightmare for them. They need to win every single gunfight and get control. With only 10 seconds left to go, ITB on the cusp of taking his very first map, the best of 3, and I think that's exactly what we're gonna see. 3 seconds remain, and ITB right out the time. Job is done for Skyscraper. Map 1 of the best of 3, locked in. ITB 1 step closer to our next stage.
You take away from this massive defender pool now.
I mean, look at Chalet, you know, obviously Valkyrie would be the first one, but like I think Fenrir is a very popular ban here now, obviously not as potent. But oh, I was right. I got a prediction right for a change.
Did you cut your hair, by the way, before this event so people would utility don't know? That nade will get rid of some utility, but interestingly enough, with shields in hand, never mind, Noah gets the first kill, and Kendra's just going to walk back up to the top blue.
Great pick there from Noah, relieves a lot of pressure from ITB. Ivy Stairs will remain as a fortress from this. Body stacking up, 2 members of Geekay outside of Library, looking for an avenue in towards the building. Now, ITB have basically made this a no-go zone. You can't get in the building without a significant amount of resistance for this. The Grim Bees go out, and that's going to be a difficult position. However, oh my god, Noah, what a shot to Neskin. Finds a second, quickly shut down by XKey, but ITB in a great position to rest out the rest of this round. And hold on.
40 seconds to go. 4 versus 3. Position of Kendrew is known on the stairs, and XKey will find Oscar to level the sides. 3 versus 3 now, and they're getting ready to make a push. You've got a player on the door to bar as well, getting ready for that swing. You still haven't cleared stock though. There's still a defender in that position. You know that Legion is there, but you're not going to get an angle from above. You need to force some form of execute. A cross is allowed to happen, which could be detrimental for the side. But look at this. Frenchie takes down Azur, but we have a trade. Kendry will trade with Twixt, and it's a 2v1. Frenchie getting the case down. He's got to find the... There's the head. Hit the head. Come on, Creeds. You can't miss those. He does get the DBNO. He'll get the stat pad with the 2 kills, and ITB will also get the lead.
ITB get themselves the lead here. So 50 seconds
and
left.
There used to be a door there.
That still called West Main. 45 seconds now remaining. If you don't, you keep interrupting me, Gibson. And ITB, though, very quickly lose 2 players. Neskin finds one with his rifle, one with a claymore, and ITB in deep trouble of losing their lead. Frenchie should be able to stick this case. And Oscar tries to get that pick in the window, does so. Seriously does fall, but the case goes down. ITB in recovery mode right now. Difficult retake on the cards. Noah spotted out by those Bs, so he's nothing he can do. Frenchie gets that pick, all down to Noah in a 1 versus 4. It's going to be very quickly shut down by Frenchie or XKey down below. Job is done.
Not going to find Noah. You're still not finding Creeds. The rappel comes in, both players go DBNO, but whip it, that is a big trade. But where's Noah?
Noah's not there to find that, and the flashbang shut him down. Trick's going to find himself a second, and that Rome duo, as you mentioned for ITB, completely off the boards early. Now, there's still 60 seconds in this round, so a lot of time for Geekay to do the rest of the motions for this. But still, difficult day for ITB's Rome. Geekay, can they get this job done? 60 seconds, 2-player advantage. A lot of patience there from Oscar. Just waiting. Not extending, I like this. Trying to bait them in. He'll go for that peek now, needs to win this one, but no. They just miss each other like ships in the night. They rotate away. Sub 1 minute left in this round. ITB hold on. 2 players down, of course.
2-layered roam, of course, and well, they're going to give up that push down blue, and they're going to go to open that trench wall. The shield will provide a lot of safety here for Kendrew, who does have the C4 in the... No, actually, he's used that C4 already. but they're forcing the push. You've got to deal with the barbed wire. 20 seconds to go. Flash grenades are being thrown to allow the push into the corner, but look at this. Kendrew will use that C4. Azur gets another 3v3. Sides are level, case in the hand of Seriously, but you still hold the sheet. It's really hard to win this round. There's a DBNO. Trixt will fall. Nest will get Oscar, but it's low HP. Azur finds another one. Kendrew will get killed, but it's a round one. Time is the winner here. ITB 2-1. Happened, but no, Kendrew is still there, putting the pressure on, holding the door.
Remember what I mentioned, though, that ITB want to hold on that top floor? They can't walk in and get this site down. So right now, Geekay have to make an adaptation to push to get that top floor control. You've got less than a minute to make that one work, and yeah, that's held by players like Azur, come on, headwork, Kendrew, there we go, got there eventually. 30 seconds, and Geekay need to make this one sick. They need to win every single fight their way, and oh, no. Azur gets that one, and SK and Oscar finds XKey, and well, just like that, it's gonna be a 4 versus 2. 20 seconds, ITB should surely coast their way to another round victory here on Chalet. They just need to be patient and wait, as everything is lined up for them. A great angle, hell of an aggressive push all the way. Seriously will find himself a second one, 2 very quickly, and it's down to a 1 versus 1, Gibby. I thought this was unlosable, but it's going to be down to this. Where's the case? All the way inside the kitchen, outside the kitchen, and it will be the time that does it yet again for ITB.
Oscar going 3-3, still playing inside of Library with no fear whatsoever. Finka is going to cross, and Oscar, oh, don't walk it. Oh, it's
no, he's safe.
He's a one. We're good.
Here's the thing, though. What's Geekay lacking right now?
Seriously.
But yeah, but where's the Capitao? What's going to deal with this position? There's not a lot you can do to force that player out of Library corner. They're completely safe. Now Ivy Shield's going to have a lot of protection. You can't push through that smoke because the Warden holds across from Mezzanine. Oscar finds Neskin, and ITB, I think it played a perfect round here. 5 versus 2, 40 seconds left in this round. Very likely we'll see a flawless round. ITB absolutely shut down Geekay. Nothing they can do from that early moment, and well, 4-1, so destined to be. Not flawless, but it will be a 4-1.
Yeah, and it's all down to Trixt now, who has had some very big moments in both maps so far. With the DMR, he's certainly got the firepower that he needs to do damage to ITB, but if there's one thing this team is good at, it is playing for the trade. The shield is still in position on top blue, so that avenue of access is gone. You got to either take that one or change your mind and push somewhere else. So go to the high ground. Trixt will get the kill, but there's the trade. That's exactly what ITB wanted. They take it, and honestly, it feels like losing that player very early. It just not
choice, of course, coming into this one, but ITB playing with high confidence, and just look at that. Creeds down below in trench, rips down the barricades,
knocking the whole tempo for Geekay off. Azur almost there. We go. Azur gets another one as they lose 2. They've lost 2 players.
And buy you a little bit of space to make something work here. A difficult fight is you want to get lobby control, but there's someone in Dining making this a nightmare for you. A tap fight as everyone's looking for anything. That's going to be Noah, one of the best aimers on this roster, as many of them are, but he might get caught here.
He might get caught, and he does. But look at the cross being held in basement here by Kendrew and Azur by that bookshelf as well. They're playing to catch this player moving down the stairs. Creeds will find Frenchie. It's a 2v4. And yeah, okay, Creeds, 3 in a row at the end of a round, as this is the Creeds show. ITB with a 5-1 half.
Azami, a massive benefit. Nexki will find that opening. Kendrew first of all. Massive pick there, and it looks like they're going to try and press the advantage as soon as they possibly can. Trix will find it. ITB dive on in. It's going to be an absolute brawl between both these teams. Geekay come out better for it. They're leading to the player count, 4 versus 2. Make that a 3 versus 2 as Noah gets 1. Alexi gets that trade. Noah finds a second in this round. He's now all alone. 2 more to go. 4K clutch on the cards if he can get this job done. And very quickly, this round's unraveled. Still a minute 45 left to go. It feels like we've only just started round 7.
Yeah,
we're already at the end.
Flank drone's been thrown, and what we'll see now is a push maybe to try get down. As you said, half the round to work with, but it doesn't matter. Geekay get the kill. But that was so much better. They were the aggressors that time, and it just goes to show, when you play with a bit more anything for the side whatsoever, more utility being dumped, but you can see the value of the Kiba barrier. XKey gets the opening kill, but Azur takes matters into his own hands as he pushes in through Library.
Dangerously close. Creeds will peek this corner spot ahead of Malusi. A difficult fight, and I wonder if this will be the moment that he will swing out wide. Noah finds one on the tricks, but seriously, still a massive threat upstairs. He'll win his one. Creeds off the board, and ITB now have a dilemma to solve. One player upstairs, one on site, you'd imagine. ITB want to push on the site directly. That's exactly what they'll do. Azra will find his second in the round, leaving it all down the seriously alone. He'll get one. But can he stop this case going down? No, of course, again, he's too far away. And this cover will be good. The Lion Scan goes out, he gives away his position, and he can't catch that player vaulting out the window. ITB in a great position. Geekay need to find something magical, but Azra shuts that one down. Seriously falls, and ITB
is still in this position, though. The Seriously was once in. He tried to maybe do the bait and switch, but Creeds will get the kill. Frenchie trades it back, but it's a 4 versus 4.
Passive as two members of ITB will descend that staircase, but Frenchie will lose his one. Oscar finds that, and ITB begin to put more and more pressure on the side of Geekay. That nade goes out, and a massive retreat now as Trix can't hold his position, and Azra's going to aggressively take that one. Trix falls, 4 versus 1, well 3 versus 1, and ITB are only moments away from victory here, and Geekay, what do they have left? One last stand. Can Exki find a moment of magic here and get the 1 versus 3?
He doesn't have a lot. He doesn't have a C4. He's got the shotgun. He's got the SMG-11, but he's got 3 ITB players to deal with. 30 seconds left. Can he buy enough time? He gets rid of the drone, but that will feed the information on where he's playing. They're hunting him down inside blue. And there you have it. Noah gets the kill. ITB will play tomorrow. Geekay are going home.